Hello again YouTube, Mad Dog here. Welcome back to my channel. Little product review this time. I say review, overview. Couple of products that I've recently purchased. I thought I'd quickly share them with you. And these little fellas are from a company called Polymath Products. They're an English company, so always try and support your local homegrown companies if you can, businesses. You know, it's always good. So basically what I've got here is two items. I've got the nav beads and compass set here, so I'll just crack that open. Again, Polymath Products based in the UK. And what we've got here is basically a good quality button compass. Now, as you all know, I bang on about how much I don't like button compasses, but I have always said, unless you're buying a brand quality one, and I have been checking this since I've brought it with against my silver. It's an oil filled compass. You can see by the fit and finish, hopefully if my camera will allow, it's a good quality item. It's not a cheap tacky Chinese thing. There's no bubbles in there. Like I say, I've been comparing it against my silver in different areas and different conditions, you might say, you know, close to things that I really shouldn't be close to. You know, metallic things, cars, vehicles, tools, in the yard, wet conditions, etc. And it has been absolutely bang on. As good as a button compass can be anyways. So on the back of this we have this little glow in the dark panel, which once you expose it to torchlight, excuse me, like this little Cree light here, basically we're charging it up. It doesn't take long, and it sort of excites that material that's in there. And then obviously I'll just bang the lights out here a minute. You see we have a little green glow in the dark lamp almost on the back, which allows you to read the compass in the dark, and obviously if you need to read any detail on a map, you're able to do that. So just bang the lights back on. Okay, so it comes on a lanyard. I've chosen the glow in the dark lanyard. You can choose whether it's standard material or the glow in the dark. I've gone for the glow in the dark. It also comes with Ranger beads, which I've installed. Obviously 9 on the bottom there, a knot, and 5 1K beads. As per my previous video, if you don't know what they're for or how to use them, check out my video on pacing Ranger beads. So basically that's it. So this lanyard, the only downside for me of this thing is the lanyard obviously is designed to be worn around the neck, even though there's no break-free snap connector, which I would have liked to have seen on there for safety obviously. The only downside is once you've fitted the Ranger beads as per instructions that it does come with, you're no longer able to do that. And if you was to cut the line and install the beads on one side of the lanyard, this sort of paracord-ish type material is too small of a diameter for them beads, so they wouldn't stay put, if that makes sense. They need a bead with a smaller diameter to do that, which sort of defeats the object of a neck lanyard for me. But it comes with a little instruction manual, and it shows you the basic setup of how to use pacing beads, etc. It shows that how to use the compass and the actual lanyard in conjunction with a map to plan your route. There's a little directional line there, so obviously that's your line of sight, so you can aim that towards your destination and walk towards it, taking your bearing. So it's a nice quality little piece of kit. They're not cheap. None of the Polymath products in my opinion are cheap, but as usual, again in my opinion, you usually get what you pay for. I think these are around £7, something like that, for the whole kit. But the compass is very good quality. The beads are good. Like I say, my only gripe would be the fact that once you've installed the beads, you can't wear it as a lanyard around your neck. But you know, it is what it is. I can attach that to a belt or a Bergen, or just throw it in your pocket, it really don't matter. So that's the nav beads and compass. I like that little item, it's quite good, and I do like the little glow in the dark panel on the back. Makes life a lot easier. So the next little product that I brought was one of these packets here, and inside of which there are 3 of the Polymath famous atom lights. So you get a pack of 3, and these are the mini keyring atom lights. Tiny little thing. So it says here, featuring a hybrid LED photoluminescent light which emits light even when it is turned off. They only weigh around 5 grams, so basically you twist this for on, and that should put the light on, which it does. Quite a bright little thing. Again, I'll just hang the lights out here. For what it is, I don't know if this will pick up on my poor camera, but for a tiny little light, it really is quite effective. So that's the little atom keyring light. So once you unscrew it to switch it off, because the light's been on, I don't know if this will pick up as well, but the lens actually glows with a green glow in the dark type of luminescence there, allowing you to find your keyring initially. So I brought 3 of those, and again, these are expensive. They retail at around £5 UK. However, you can change the batteries. They have a long life cycle, but they're a quality item. They're a nice rubberized finish. They're only tiny, look at that, you know, and you've got something on you that's always good to go. Good quality item. You can tell when you're switching them on and off that the fit and finish is lovely. What can I tell you about them? It just says they're not designed to take over a standard torch, that type of thing. It is purely a backup, something to throw on your keyring, your zipper pulls, that type of thing. The splash proof, it can be relied on in all outdoor conditions. Blah de blah de blah. It tells you about the cells, the batteries that you can replace. Like I say, you get 3 in a packet, so 3 little atom lights. So I'm going to be adding that to my EDC basically. I think they're a cool little item. So I just thought I'd quickly share a couple of little finds there from Polymath products. Although they're pricey, I would still recommend them because purely on the quality of the stuff that they sell. So anyway, hope you find some of this useful. Have a great weekend out there. Stay safe. Until next time, Mad Dog signing off. Yeah!